Say hello to Duke. This was one of the first in the range of 12-inch, well, in this country, in the UK, ActionMan figures released for the new wave. So ActionMan was a reissue of GI Joe in 1964-65, and then he became very popular in the UK. Everyone knew ActionMan. Everyone knows his history, everyone used to have one. And then he disappeared for a while, and then he came back, and this is how we first saw him. It's a figure that it's a figure where the body is quite familiar, so they used this body on everything after they were launched. And interestingly, when these first came out and they were available from, I think, Argos originally, they came in the American GI Joe packaging, but with ActionMan, just a sticker stuck over it, which I remember when I bought this one, I was very disappointed. It was like, oh, that's not ActionMan, that's GI Joe. It's quite a nice figure. It's not very articulated, but it's got the classic sort of ActionMan face. But this wasn't the first Duke that was available. When he was first released in the United States, he was a Target store exclusive, and he looked a bit different. I've been after one of these original Target Dukes for so long, and I finally got one, so I thought we'd compare the two. So I'll cut away and get him out of the box. Actually, let's look at him in the box to start with. Let's move other Duke. So the box is quite interesting. This packaging sort of was on the first range of GI Joes, the reissues. They use this a lot, but on the side of it, I don't know if you can see, there's obviously a prototype. So he's got a slightly different face sculpt, an uncovered helmet, but look at that hand. That is a blobby mould of a hand, and in a different colour. That's just been put on for the prototype, I imagine. And then it comes with a weapon. They both came with a weapon that they couldn't actually handle. The weapons were too big. Look at the size of that weapon. But let me get him out of the box and we'll come back and we'll have a closer look at him. Well, he comes quite well cable tied to the box, and then you get a stand. Now, interestingly, this stand is brown, whereas the main release stand for all the other figures was black. So that's one difference straight away. Let's snip these cable ties. Quite tough. Now I see wire inside. We've got one around his neck. There we go. And you also get some little leaflets. We'll have a look at them in a minute. So let's bring up. Now this is interesting. So I always assumed that this figure came with a covered helmet, but it doesn't. It comes with, so that prototype on the side. So there's one difference. The facial sculpts, you can see the Target store exclusive has much more character in the face. He's got a bit of a smirk going on. He's got slightly gingerish hair, whereas the mainstream release, much more classic ActionMan style blonde figure. The hand is different as well. If you look at the hand, this one's grip in hand exactly the same as that one, whereas this one is a more open, a bit softer. I think the body's going to be the same. He's got the same sort of limited, very limited range of movement. I don't know whether they've designed this so that it's almost a, no, he can't salute. I thought they might have done it as a saluting hand, but he can't really bend his arm enough to do it. See, that's the total range of movement they've got, and this one's so stiff it's quite an old figure. Nope, that's not going to bend. Those legs bend. Not easily. So he's a bit stiff. I might have to snap those out of it. The uniform looks similar, made out of the same sort of material. No great difference. The boots are the same. So the main difference then is the head. I'm really happy to have this. I think this is a much nicer sculpt than the mainstream one. I'm not a huge fan of these new reissue figures because the bodies weren't very posable, as you can see. They did improve them, ActionMan improved them later on, put more joints in, and then was quite a success really. But this one, you see the difference in the hair colour there, that's mad. It's definitely a ginge. Well, gonna have a look at the accessories. So you get the gun. The battery is so flat, they're horrible, these guns, they're really bad. So you get a little booklet. This is obviously the 3 3/4 inch GI Joe. They couldn't show any other figures in range because none were done at this point, so you could send off for those. Create your own Secret of the Dark Lagoon. Bit late. You also get a Department Defense Army Manual, Operations Manual, which just tells you a bit about GI Joe. Elbows bend, hips swivel, hands grip. Yeah, debate that. It tells you different ranks. You don't get any stickers for the ranks, though, as far as I can see. Tells you how to do these things, put them in his boots and that. There's equipment. It's quite a nice little booklet, this. Uniform, pistol, yeah, Pledge of Allegiance. So yeah, so that's the two Dukes. Really happy to have them both. They're going to sit on my shelf with pride. I don't really collect these modern ones that much, other than to use the bodies for extras. But yeah, I'm happy to have this one. I think it's a really good looking Duke. Well, thanks for watching. I hope that was of interest, and I'll see you again next time. Thanks then. Bye.